Baby, it's cold outside. Hey guys, it's the Frugalnista about to do her Christmas tour for 2017. Christmas may be over, but the spirit of Christmas is all up and through the Frugalnista's house. I want to share it with y'all, so we're going to start with the cold outside. That's my wreath this year, guys. I want to show y'all this because it is totally free. Everything on it was free. If you don't know about free finding, the Frugalnista likes to go to her favorite stores, retail stores, and find for free. I like to peek in the back. If you don't know about free finding, check out the description box. I will have a video telling y'all everything there. I spill all kinds of tea in that video, so y'all check it out. But look at this, guys. Would you imagine that a store threw this away? Yes, I did pick it up. This gorgeous wreath, I found this a few years ago. This gorgeous lantern, picked this up this year. And guys, you can't see it now, but it has a little flickering LED light in there. So that's the front of my door. On the right-hand side, I did a DIY. I will link it in the description box also, of these huge, gigantic ornaments. Very, very easy to do, guys. I have that on the right, and on the left, this trio of stacked presents. I bought this from Big Lots a few seasons ago. And then across the very top, I have some lighted garland. Now I consider the front porch an extension of my foyer. This is how the foyer looks when you come in, guys. I decided to take those same big, huge pops of red and green traditional colors and bring them into the foyer this year. I'm gonna start with the right of the ornament. This little Christmas tree. Picked this Christmas tree from Big Lots a few years ago. I topped it using my little Santa's hat. I bought that from Kirkland's last season. You guys remember that. And I decided to use just a few Christmas balls. I grouped together a few red ones. I have a few black with snowflakes. And these branches are actually from my yard. They were spray painted gold, guys. These branches probably are 10 years old. I want to put a few branches in it to sort of mimic an actual snowman. So I have a few gold branches. And at the base of it, I decided to do this beautiful black velvet star. I'm using a tinsel Santa pail. That's a free find also, guys. That sort of ties in with the other trees in the room. This foyer table always sits here. And on top of the table, besides the ornament, I have this sign. That sign came from Christmas tree shops. And I love using a mirror to draw your eye up. And at the top of the mirror, you can really make a room festive with a wreath. I'm just putting a wreath at the top of that mirror. Down below from the mirror, another star. These velvet stars I found for free a few seasons ago. This little Christmas tree I found for free. I'll pull back. And to kind of tie it in with the other trees in the room, I'm using that same little Santa bucket. And on the left side of the table, I bought my red wicker chair indoors. This usually sits outside. I think I had it on the front porch last time you guys were here. I bought it inside and dressed the chair with one of my scarves. Also did a lantern. This little cute wood bird in a little Christmas hat. And behind the bird, another paper star. This year was the first time I did not use a piece of garland going down the stairs. I just had this star, which matches the other stars in the room. I just kind of hung that on the post. The actual landing, there's Mr. Moose. You guys might remember him from my fall tour this year. I just decked him out in some Christmas garland. Behind Mr. Moose is a Christmas tree with red lights and another star. And at the base of that tree is another Santa pail. So that's the foyer this year. I really like how that turned out. Up next is my piano room. I put my white tree in here this year. Now, as you enter the room, I have my first little elf greeting you at the door. He's been decking the halls for me. He is holding a piece of pretty silver tinsel in his hand. Next to him is a gigantic Christmas tree ornament. Now, since you guys have seen this tree, I'll go through it really quick before. I'm using most of the same ornaments Starting at the top with my little partridge in a pear tree. I have a clear acrylic ornament as the topper. This gorgeous piece of garland. I think that is just so pretty. It picks up on all of those colors. This is a pretty rose gold metal look almost. The camera is not giving it any justice, but it's just so pretty. It's frosted, just so pretty. Look at the beautiful pearls in that, just gorgeous. Ah, love it, love it, love it. All that bling. Y'all remember my little ballerinas? My husband gave me these last year to represent my two girls. The only thing I think new on the tree are my wings that I picked up from Dollar Tree. So pretty, gorgeous. And I think that the champagne or the rose gold look is just the prettiest. The white is gorgeous, but that rose gold is just beautiful next to all of these pretty sparkles. So it's my attempt at glam, ladies. So pretty. At the base of the tree, I decided to use one of the stars also, with two of the lanterns on each side. And next to the lanterns, I have my little fox and I have my little white reindeer. I have my second little elf. His brother's still helping me deck out the tree. He's holding a piece of white garland. I'm using one of my lanterns, two pink trees in here. That's my little pop of pink color in this room. Another little pop of pink, my little glitter deer. This urn always sits here with these gold twigs that I found outside. I just decided to put a few of my little white Christmas ornaments on it. A pop of pink. I have a little flickering light in this pink mercury glass. And I did something different this year. I decided to hang my moose, my little white moose. I hung it up next to a wreath, another deer, and this pretty blue sign that has pops of pink in it that says Merry Christmas. Down below that is another gigantic ornament I just kind of have sitting here. I have a pretty deer head and a few flickering lights and a Christmas sign. On the piano, I have my collection of angels. I have some that are music boxes. And I've been collecting since I've been keeping house, so you figure probably some of these angels might be 20 plus years old, maybe almost 25 years old. And the last bit of Christmas that's in the piano room is this cute little Christmas tree in a cloche. I have it on a music stand sitting next to this light up portrait of a deer. One of my little tricks, I like using a mirror behind my white Christmas tree. Now we'll get to go through the dining room really quick because you've already seen the tablescape. You've already seen my china cabinet. So we will start to the right. I have this little butler's table that is housing a lot of Christmas goodies. So I just kind of set those out there. So when people are leaving, it's just nice to be able to pass them off something. Also on this little butler's tray, I have 3 little gold trees, a little nutcracker, and on his sign, guys, he's saying, please take a sweet treat. Merry Christmas. And here's a quick scan of the dining table. Again, if you want a really detailed look of it, check out that video. I kind of go in further there, but that's the look of the dining table. Come around to show you the rest of the room. You guys have seen this little love seat. I have it just sitting in this corner now. A little reindeer at its foot, a little Santa, more pops of Christmas. That little reindeer I have sitting in my little plate holder. Came from Dollar Tree, and my china cabinet. I have a lot of my Santa collections that I have housed in it this year. All of these guys are new. Most of you guys know I love collecting Santas. And to be able to display all of these pieces in such a beautiful piece of furniture, I've had so many compliments on it this year. I just cannot wait to, just still use more vertical space. I didn't think you could teach an old dog new tricks because I've been decorating for 20 plus years, but using this, yeah. Just open it up because I did want you guys to see that beautiful peace sign. That's a freebie. I showed you that in that video. Those trees along the back are also free finds. And to tie the room together, I decided to use that same paper at the base of the tree to kind of tie it along with the dining room table. And on the opposite side of the room is the buffet server. This is how I have it styled this year. This is a new reindeer that I found for free. I picked him up from Home Goods. I set him inside my champagne bucket using some pretty golds that match the rest of the room, playing off the silver of the champagne bucket and the tinsel gold of the tree that I have inside the champagne bucket with Mr. Reindeer. It goes all the way up to the top. And as we come down from the champagne bucket, I still want to try to pull the rest of the room to this side of the room. I'm using that same Christmas gift paper that I have on the table, the butler's table, and inside my china cabinet. Also on this table, I have another little Santa. He has a globe looking at his list. And to finish the look of the buffet server, I have my little 3-tier tray that I picked up for free earlier this year. I have a cute little figurine. I call her my little praise dancer. She has the word joy, a Christmas tree, a Christmas popper. These little praise dancers have the word peace and hope. And at the base, more poppers with Be Merry and some Christmas treats. And if you look in this drawer, I have some cute little cellophane bags that I picked up from Dollar Tree that I let my guests take their little treats home in that. So cute. And next to the buffet server, I have Mr. Snowman sitting on top of a pedestal. Go into the kitchen. This is where we have all of our meals. This is our kitchen table. It's been set like this now for about 3 weeks, nothing elaborate. This is new to my house this year. This cute utility cart, 3-tiered, okay? I found that for free from Kirkland's, and this year I'm housing most of my Santas on it. Okay, we'll start at the base with my big guy. You guys have seen him before. I have him in this corner. Now again, this baker's rack, 3-tiered, I was so glad to find that. It just, you know, galvanized shelving, the first shelf. As you can see, I just have Santas housed on it to try to pull the entire look together to try to make, because I have so many Santas on it, I am using these cute little cloche. On the second shelf, another little cloche with a few more of my Santas. And on the third rack, another cloche with a few more of my Santas, if you can see down there. If we come on this side of the kitchen, more Santas, a little light that I bought that from Home Goods a few years ago. This Santa is new to my collection. My children gave me this last year for Christmas. Cute little Santa with a reindeer. Here is a picture of Magnolia when she was 1 year old. A couple more Santas back there. A picture of Mirabella when she was a little one. My little cat family, you guys already know about them. It's not Christmas until I bring this setting out. And here's another picture of the girls when they were little, telling each other Christmas secrets. On this corner, another little Santa that lights up. Picked him up from Cracker Barrel a couple of years ago. Over here across the ledge, I have more Santas, a few more Santas. I also have a lantern behind that guy. In this chair, there's a Christmas tree with more collections of my Santa ornaments on them. And behind the tree is a chalkboard sign that says Christmas House Rules. Now I think the last stop on the Christmas tour is my family room. We'll just start here in this corner. I have my little reindeer. You guys have seen him before with a little sign, celebrate merry, jolly, family, Noel, love and peace, a little bit of garland. I told y'all how I like to just throw a wreath somewhere. I have it just kind of nestled in this corner with a few of my Christmas books. And as we come down here, this year we decided to give the girls each tree. So one had her gifts under this tree and the other had her gifts under that tree. Okay, I'll get a little closer. The first tree houses all of the nativity ornaments. It has a little M at the top for Magnolia. And then I have a picture of Mirabella and Magnolia. And this little ornament, you guys remember those. I picked those up last year. This is a new little ornament to my collection. This tree, these are ornaments that I have on here. This is actually the actual nativity pieces. This is Mary and the baby Jesus. Here's an ornament on this tree of the girls. The little ornament of the little girl and her gift. Another little Mary, Jesus, and Joseph ornament. And then the little ornament that I found last year from Marshall's. The left of the room, I decided to bring in one of my patio tables to house this big depiction of the baby Jesus. Next to it, I have an angel, guys, that I found for free this year from Kirkland's. Behind the angel, I have this beautiful rustic star. I have this beautiful cross. I bought this from Kirkland's a couple of years ago. It's a beautiful gold. And next to on the left side of the baby Jesus, I have this pretty nativity. Since Jesus is the reason for this season, these are all my nativity collections. I thought they look really nice in this corner. That's one set. Here is a depiction of Mary, Jesus, and Joseph. Down here is another small nativity. I have a little gold cross on this side of the room also. This nativity is new to my collection. I picked this one up last year. And that one is another one that has that gold staff and gold halo. And speaking of gold, this nativity set has gold highlights with the animals. This white set nativity, I thrifted this, guys, baby Jesus, and I was so glad to, be able to find those pieces. And this pieces actually came with camels also. Oh, and across the top of my fireplace, I'm using a little bit of garland. On this little table, I decided to house all of my nutcrackers. And this is my little mini collection. And I'm housing it with a display of greenery. And as we come over here, you can see that Mirabella got a bike this year. Now, if that bike was red, it would go perfectly with my decor. It's not, but that's Mirabella's bike. Over here, the last area that I have decorated is my coffee table. And I have this Merry Christmas sign, which is actually a floor mat from Dollar Tree. I just put it inside of this picture frame that I had. A few Christmas treats. A picture of us with the Christmas theme. This little girl is new to my collection this year. And so are her sisters. And also more Christmas treats. A little green lantern. And this little Christmas tree that came from Dollar Tree. I have some of my Nutcrackers ornaments on it. These little guys are also new to my collection. Should old acquaintance be forgot? No matter what year you're watching this, guys, I hope you are having a Merry Christmas and an even happier New Year. From my house to yours. Bye, guys.